Right. So easiest question of the day. Can you just tell me your first and last name and how to spell it along with your title?
Yeah, hang on. Speaker of the House, Tennessee.
You say it one more time, I glitched out a little.
Yeah, Cameron Sexton, Speaker of the House, Tennessee. Do I need to
Fantastic.
put it on internet, you think?
No, you're fine now. It was
Okay.
glitching a little earlier, but it was good. Okay now. So first of all, can you just tell me a little bit about your planned proposal for an associate's degree program for K through 6 teachers in Tennessee?
Yeah, so basically what it is we're 2,000 teachers short here in the state of Tennessee based on what the teacher unions say. And so having another pathway to get educators to the classroom in a very specialized, unique way using the community colleges, which would be a 2-year program. They would only be able to teach in grades K through 5. Bachelor's degree would still be required if you wanted to teach K through 12. But I feel like it's a way to efficiently and effectively specialize some teachers to get into the grades that are critical, as well as fill a shortfall.
And what would be the big question that I've been getting is so experts tell me the big worry they have is the quality of education taking a dip with the less certification needed. What would be your response to that worry?
Well, I'm not really understanding their concept because you would still have a ACT requirement, which is required to go to college. You would still have to pass the praxis exam, which is what they have to pass to get into the classroom. The only difference is it's a 2-year degree instead of a 4-year degree. And what I will say is, look, innovation is needed in education. And a lot of times, whether it was with charter schools or school choice or trying to get professionals into the classroom like chemists, and bypassing the unique way to go through higher ed for teaching degrees, they always oppose. The education system always opposes innovation and new ideas. This wouldn't do anything to reduce the quality of education. Actually, I think it would enhance it. Just like LPNs in nursing have a 12-month program that then they go through an internship and then they can do certain things, but RNs can do more. Nurse practitioners can do more than that, but LPNs play a vital role in our healthcare, and I think they've enhanced the healthcare market. They haven't reduced the quality of it, and I think having this type of program for K through 5 would enhance education.
Exactly, enhancing education is the key thing here. And the teacher shortage, it isn't just a Tennessee problem. It's a nation, it's a United States problem. It's been a problem for every state here. And this is a unique way to tackle it. This with you talking calling it an out of box idea. And some of ideas I've been hearing about was treating it kind of like doctors, where you don't necessarily you when you're in school, you're also shadowing a teacher, learning because the best way to learn the job, especially education, is while following someone who actually knows what they're doing. Because it's one of those things where you just kind of have to learn as you do, so to speak.
Well, potentially, but it should go back to your experience and what they're teaching you. You should be able to take that and be able to go in the classroom and be successful and have the mentorship on top of it. With the community college associate's degree, you would still have an internship where you still have to go into the classroom to teach before you could fully get into there. But let me just say again, is currently in Tennessee, less than a third of our students are proficient in reading and math in the third grade. And so, is there a way to speed up the process? Is a 4-year degree really necessary, or can we do it in 2 years, do a better, more effective job in a 2-year program designed for K through 5 to really enhance those grades, really enhance those classrooms, and have teachers go in that can be highly successful, highly specialized to teach reading and math and science and social studies and cursive handwriting and everything else? I think we can, because what we currently have, if we continue to do the same thing and maintain status quo, we're going to have the same results, we're going to have the same failed outcomes, and we're going to lose generations of children. And I don't accept that. I think sometimes you have to think out of the box. And this is one instance I think is would be very successful.
And speaking of getting more teachers in there, would it be a possibility in the future to possibly remove some roadblocks for retired teachers who look to want to get back into teaching? Let's say like a teacher had like 30 years of experience and like I want to come back and teach a fifth or fourth grade class would be a way to get rid of the roadblocks for those teachers wanting to
Well,
come
you
back.
have, yeah, I mean, roadblocks for retired teachers, roadblocks for people who have other types of specialties to get them into TCATs in the classroom for chemistry, biology, other things. It would also be a way to have others to come in and use their expertise, and they may not have a college degree to be able to use their expertise into that classroom. Look, all things should be open and allow individuals to come in. And I think a lot of times when you look at this proposal in Tennessee, we have Tennessee Promise. And so you would have individuals in your area that could go to the community college, get a 2-year degree in education, K through 5, elementary education per se, come out without any debt because Tennessee Promise pays for everything. They could start into the classroom, have mentorships, and I think they would enhance the quality of education. I don't think they would lessen it, and they would be, I hope, better prepared because we'd be able to create a new degree program that really would fit in what they need to do in K through 5.
Perfect. And lastly, I think we might have hit everything, but is there anything we haven't touched on that you just want to get out there to the people watching at home?
No, I mean, look at this is what I would say is I understand that a 4-year degree. A lot of people think that you have to have it to be successful. That is not accurate. There's a lot of successful people with a high school diploma. There's a lot of people successful with a community college degree, a certificate from a technical college. All you can be successful. And so there's a lot of people who don't want to go to a 4-year university. A 2-year community college might be what they want to do because they want to stay home, stay local, and that's where they want to go. So we need to make our programs and look at everything that we do and say, is it really necessary to have a 4-year degree to do this? We need to question it and look at the future where we want to go. That's what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately, you have some who don't want to do that and don't want to look. They want to protect what they have, which I understand. But if we're truly about trying to improve education in our state, we cannot continue to do the status quo.
Perfect, sir. Thank you so much for your time, my friend.
Thank you.